Hello, team and family. This is WA number 7, question 1. Which power does not have a value of 64? So, I'm looking for the one that does not have a value, which means that 3 of them will have a value of 64. So, if I separate this into 4 sections, if I do 2 to the 6th power, 2 to the 6th is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 multiplied 6 times. So if I multiply 2 times 2 first, that gets me 2. If I multiply the next 2 times 2, that gets me 2. And the next 2 times 2 gets me, let me rephrase that, not 2. Let me see here. If I do 2 times 2, that gets me 4. 2 times 2 again gets me 4. And then 2 times 2 again gets me 4. So now all I need to do is multiply 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And then all I have to do is multiply 16 times 4. I'll multiply it over here. 16 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, so it's 64. So my first one, my answer gets me 64, but I'm looking for the one that does not have a value 64. So I'm just going to put a little line through A to let me know that it is not 2 to the 6th power. That one does get me 64. My next one is 4 to the 3rd power. 4 to the 3rd is equal to 4 times 4 times 4. I know that 4 times 4 is 16, and then 16 times 4, which I multiplied over here, is 64. So my answer cannot be 4 to the 3rd power because that also gets me 64. 8 to the 2nd power is the same thing as 8 times 8. 8 times 8 gets me 64. So I know that it can't be 8 squared because that gets me 64. The last one is 32 squared, which is equal to 32 times 32. 32 times 32, if I multiply that, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. Put a 0, line through it, move over. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 plus 0 is 4. And I might actually move this up to make it easier to see. So let me put the same stuff I just had times 32. I got 4, 6, 0, 6, 9. So I got 4 plus 0 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. 9 plus 1 is 10. I got 1024. So 32 to the 2nd power is not 64. It is 1024. So my answer is D, 32 to the 2nd power.